is the city of New York, Manhattan. But tonight all roads and all subway stops go right here. Yankee Stadium in the South Bronx. Here it's all New York on Sunday Night Baseball. Give me your poor, give me your tired, give me your 8-game losing streak teams. Perhaps the Statue of Liberty can serve as an inspiration to the New York Mets tonight. They've tried just about everything else, including yesterday firing half of Bobby. Here is the Pepsi New York Mets batting order. Roger Cedeno, who leads the majors in stolen bases, even though he's only played about half the time in left field. Our Edgardo Alfonso second base. John Olerud at first base. And Olerud has the best on-base percentage in the National League, so one way or the other, he's always on base. Mike Piazza, the catcher, hitting cleanup. Robin Ventura, the former White Sox, at third base. Brian McRae in center field. Bobby Bonilla is the designated hitter, batting seventh. Benny Agbayani from Honolulu is in right field. He's hitting real well up in the minors, and Ray Ordonez, the shortstop, is batting ninth for New York. And on the mound, the Rocket, Roger Clemens. And if you're from New England, this is going to take some getting used to. The Rocket in pinstripes, the ancient and bitter rival of the Red Sox, now possessing Roger Clemens, has been rocking all weekend. And Clemens, with the splitter, strikes him out. Down at the bottom with men in scoring position. Bernie Williams going back a long way. Out number 2. The fastball got him looking. And the Rocket with 2 strikeouts is just past Ferguson Jenkins for 9th place all time in strikeouts. Yankees coming up. And here's the Pepsi batting order is turned in by Joe. It'll be Chuck Knobloch at second base. Derek Jeter is the shortstop, batting second. Paul O'Neill is in right field, and he's been slumping compared to what Paul O'Neill is used to doing. Bernie Williams hits cleanup in center. Chili Davis, the designated hitter. Tino Martinez at first, hitting 6th. Scott Brocious at third. Shane Spencer in left. Joe Girardi is the catcher, batting 9th. And on the mound for the Mets, a 17-game winner from a year ago, a New York area native, Al Leiter, but he's been struggling this year.
Well, Leiter was supposed to be their ace, and he's had a knee problem, and he has struggled most of the season. And he goes into high pitch counts, and the Yankees will take advantage of that.
1 ball, 1 strike. Broken bat into the hole at short. Ray Ordonez bounces the throw, but Olerud picks it off, and there is 1 away. That is right to third baseman Robin Ventura. And Ventura, who's played here many times in all of his years with the White Sox in the American League, throws out Jeter. 2 men gone in the first inning.
Ready for tonight's game.
Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and O'Neill didn't think so. So an impressive first inning on both sides for Leiter and Clemens. Mike Piazza coming up when we return. Center field. Bernie Williams going back, still going back, and it's over his head. I think it surprised him. And Piazza will stand at second with a double.
John, the reason it surprised him because it was such a low pitch, he didn't think he could drive it like that.
That's a base hit. Piazza has very little speed, and O'Neill, realizing that, in no particular hurry to field it. Piazza to third and holding. Runners at first and third. Nobody out for the Mets.
Well,
he's not running, and that is ball 4.
That was good patience there from McRae, because not a that pitch started.
That one is a fair ball, and it is an automatic double. It bounced in and out of the crowd, so 2 runs will score, and it is 2-0 New York. Bobby Bonilla breaking his worst drought after 14 years in the majors, his worst drought in terms of driving in runners from scoring position with that double. And he was extremely hot. Broken back, base hit, right field. McRae scores. Here comes Bonilla. O'Neill cut off by Martinez. A 4-run rally for the Mets, and still nobody out in the second. And he made the look wrong. Save. Agbayani on the first pitch after the 2-run single, adds injury to his insult with the stolen base. Ray Ordonez, the hitter, trying to get Agbayani to third base now, and he bunts it. He has done it. Clemens, Patino. That is the first out of the inning. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Cedeno. Now there's a setup where we would be surprised if. There goes Cedeno, but the ball is popped up. Cedeno's all the way to second base. Tino's got it. Clemens covering. Double play. And just like that, the side is retired. Cedeno took off, and as Ricky Henderson said, he was out there too far. Except it could well have been more. And he pops it up back at first. Olerud going down the line, makes the catch. Nice play. Disabled this right now. Leiter sat out for 10 days at one point. Chili Davis off the glove of Leiter, and I think he made that a base hit. Had he not touched it at all, the magician Ordonez might have been able to work his magic.
Paul O'Neill, some of the other hitters aren't.
That one at short. Ordonez for 1 to first. Double play. And the side is retired. The Mets trying to snap an 8-game losing streak. The big ballpark in the Bronx. Olerud, Piazza, Ventura, the big guns coming up. So hope that he'll learn from it and it'll never happen again. And that's a base hit for Olerud. Team 24. Piazza hits one deep into Death Valley. Way back there. Williams going back. This one is gone into the bullpen. And Mike Piazza has hit that Yankee Stadium homer. 6-0 Mets. Mets are leading. Base hit. He hung the curveball. Ventura is 2 for 2.
You know, I have to tell you, I don't think I've seen anyone.
Continues to struggle. Back to Clemens, not hit very hard. He'll go to first with it. As Ventura moves up to second, there is one away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the splitter. That one gets away from Girardi. And Girardi, after making sure that Ventura was not taking liberties, throws out Bonilla. Ventura at second. That one is into left field, a base hit. Here comes Ventura. The throw by Spencer. 2. And over to second base goes Agbayani. I think Joe Torre would ever have thought on this night, as he was coming to the ballpark, to Ordonez. This has got to be one of the few 4-pitch walks in the young career of Ray Ordonez, who does not often walk. The runners take off. Struck him out. Cedeno goes down for the second inning in a row. 8 men back. The Mets are leading 7-0 after 2.5 at the 8 World Series. Ray Ordonez. Nobody does it quite the way Ordonez does it. 1 away. Ordonez is not your regular shortstop. I mean, he has a tremendous sense of balance and timing. That ball popped up by Shane Spencer, and that is out number 2. Broken back. Ordonez throws it in the dugout.
Well, that was a situation where I thought Leiter should have been able to make the play anyway. He intentionally let it go because he thought he was off balance, and I guess he assumes that Ordonez can catch everything.
Plays like that, even maybe tougher than that this year. Popped up Ordonez, and that is the inning. We're heading to the 4th inning. It's all Mets so far. Alfonso, Olerud, and Piazza coming up. 7-0 New York.